What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D. This one is crazy. So let me tell you guys a typical American love story. White guy meets immigrant woman. They go out on a couple of dates. They fall in love. She overstays her visa. He votes for Donald Trump. They get married. They go to Puerto Rico on their honeymoon. On their way back, she gets detained by ICE, and now she's sitting in an ICE detention center, and her husband is shocked that this is happening to them. This is crazy. When I tell you guys that I cackled while reading this article, I really did. And listen, again, we're in a find out phase. I got no sympathy for him. I got no sympathy for her. Honestly, initially when I saw it, I thought, dang, that's really too bad for her. But then I remembered, she allowed her husband, the guy she was engaged to vote for Donald Trump when she knew she had overstayed her visa. I mean, seriously, 2 years ago, these two people meet. They fall in love with each other. Somehow, even when Donald Trump and ICE and all of the people who were going to be in his cabinet were saying, we're deporting everyone. We're coming for your grandmothers. We're coming for your neighbors. We're coming for your sisters, your aunts, your uncles. We don't care who they are. We're going to deport them. She still allowed him to vote for Donald Trump. So then they go to Puerto Rico on their honeymoon. On their way back, she gets pulled to the side by ICE. They ask her, are you an American citizen? She says, no, but I'm here legally. I overstayed my visa, but we're working through the process. My husband and I, we've already kind of gone through the paperwork. We're just waiting for it to come through. So what do? They detain her. He doesn't know where she is for 3 days. 3 days go by. He doesn't even know where she's being held. Then he finds out she's being held at a detention center in Louisiana. He's appalled by this. He can't believe the situation that she's in. He cannot believe that she's being housed in a facility, in a dormitory room with like 100 women. And it's filthy. It's not even humane. Oh, really? Now that it's affecting you, you care about detention centers. Now that it's affecting you, you care about ICE actually detaining people who are here illegally. This dude had the nerve to say, I thought they were just going to be deporting people who snuck across the border. I didn't know it was going to go down like this. Really? Because I know people like myself have been warning people before the election and after the election that this was going to happen. We all knew this was going to happen. This dude also said, what am I supposed to do? I don't know, man. Did you happen to let them know that you voted for Donald Trump? Like, I just want to know, while they were detaining her, did you yell, yo, I'm a MAGA. I voted for Donald Trump? Because maybe you should have tried that. Because you guys seem to think that somehow that insulated you from all the shit that's going on now. I mean, he's just in shock. And so I guess right now they get to speak to each other here and there, and it's costing them 20 cents a phone call or something like that. But here's the other kicker about it. They had saved a bunch of money to buy a house. They're newlyweds, right? So they saved a bunch of money to buy a house. Guess where all that money is now? With all the lawyers they're having to hire to try to get her released. Again, he didn't see any of this coming. He has a 12-year-old son that she's already been a mother to. They're both worried that he's not eating the right foods, and he's missing her Peruvian food, and he's not being loved the way that she loved. Man, it would have been crazy if you guys thought of all of this before he voted for Donald Trump. It's crazy that you didn't think about the amount of money you were going to spend on lawyers, the amount of time your son was not going to have with his new mom, the amount of things you guys were going to lose because you decided to vote for Donald Trump. Man, the find out phase is killing it right now. Like, there are so many people just regretting this entire vote. And you know the sad part about it? This idiot, at some point his wife may be able to come back. I don't know. Right now, it doesn't seem like it. It seems like she's going to be deported. But I could almost guarantee you that if she were to be able to come home, that guy is still for everyone else who's being detained and being deported and all that happening to them. And see, these people actually fell for the okie doke of, hey, they're just gonna go after criminals. They're not gonna, come on. They're not gonna be going after, wives and moms and dads and abuelas and all that. Nah, they're going after the criminals. Hell no. They're casting a wide net right now, and a lot of people are getting caught up in it. And again, I do not care. Like, I'm telling you guys, as soon as I saw the headline, I started dying laughing. Like, this is hilarious to me. Only hilarious when it is in this circumstance, when someone voted for Donald Trump and now it's affecting them. This middle-aged, early 30s white guy with an immigrant wife actually thought this was never going to catch up to him. Actually thought, hey, this won't happen to us. It did. It did. And I'm here for it. I am here for every single one of these stories. Like, I don't care about them at all. I can't express to you guys how much I have no empathy in me for people who voted for Donald Trump and are now finding out that even they can be affected by this. I don't care. I hope you guys enjoyed the story, because I was cackling when I read it. I mean, imagine this dude coming off the plane, just feeling good about himself, just came back from his honeymoon, loving it, voted for Donald Trump, probably watching the news thinking, hell yeah, build a wall, kick him out of here. And then they pull his wife aside and say, hey, you American citizen? And she's like, nah, but my husband and I overstayed my visa, but hey, we filled out the paperwork. Look he's white, he voted for Trump, we're good. And then she gets arrested. I mean, I would have loved to be there to hear him going, wait, what's going on here? Why our family? Like, the only person I feel bad for in this situation is the 12-year-old kid. Other than that, I don't care. Enjoy you guys' week. Yeah, I'll probably have a ham sandwich and read that story again. Period. Hey, if you like my content, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check out the merch at leftlaughs.com. As always, I appreciate you guys supporting my channel.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.